What if a 1,000-year-old tree could become the perfect pool cue? Welcome to Future Flow Factory, where raw nature is transformed into precision, performance, and pure craftsmanship. Our journey begins deep within a quiet European forest, where a massive oak tree has stood for centuries. Carefully selected and responsibly harvested, this ancient giant begins its transformation into something entirely new. Moving through rugged terrain before reaching our advanced manufacturing facility. Every step is controlled, every movement calculated, because what starts here will define the quality of the final product. At the factory, enormous cranes gently lift the massive log from the transport truck. It may look like raw material, but to us, it's the foundation of something exceptional. Engineers immediately attach digital tracking systems, assigning a unique identity to this piece of wood. From this moment on, every cut, every process, and every detail is recorded. High-precision laser scanners begin analyzing the log, creating a detailed digital model. This allows our systems to study the structure of the wood, its density, its grain, even its hidden imperfections. Before any cutting begins, the log passes through a powerful metal detection system. Even a tiny piece of metal could damage our blades or affect the integrity of the final product. Any hidden objects are carefully removed by skilled technicians. Next, the log enters a debarking machine. Thick outer layers are stripped away by rotating mechanical arms, revealing the clean, solid wood beneath. This step not only prepares the material, but also protects the precision equipment used later in the process. Now, the log moves forward on heavy-duty conveyor belts, heading into the cutting zone, where raw power meets absolute precision. Massive industrial saws slice the log into manageable sections. Each cut is deliberate, guided by advanced systems to maximize material yield and preserve the natural beauty of the wood. The round log is gradually transformed into squared timber blocks, then further processed into long, uniform wooden blanks. These blanks will eventually become the core of our pool cues. As the freshly cut pieces emerge, their natural grain patterns become visible, each one unique, each one telling a story that has been growing for centuries. But before shaping begins, the wood must be stabilized. The blanks are carefully stacked and placed into large industrial drying kilns. Inside, controlled heat and airflow slowly remove moisture from the wood. This process takes time, because rushing it would compromise strength and stability. Sensors constantly monitor temperature and humidity, ensuring that each piece dries evenly. The goal is simple: create a material that is strong, balanced, and ready for precision crafting. Once dried, the wood is moved into a resting area, allowing it to naturally adjust and stabilize. This step ensures that the internal structure of the wood remains consistent, preventing warping or cracking in later stages. Now, the real transformation begins. Each wooden blank is mounted onto a high-speed lathe. As it spins rapidly, cutting tools begin shaping it into a perfectly smooth cylinder. Thin layers of wood peel away in elegant curls, revealing a flawless surface beneath. This is where precision becomes visible. The cue shaft is carefully tapered, thicker at one end, thinner at the other, creating the perfect balance and feel in a player's hands. Every millimeter matters. Next, the shaped pieces move into the CNC machining area. Advanced multi-axis machines carve intricate details into the cue components, ensuring perfect symmetry and alignment. High-speed drills create exact joint connections, allowing different parts of the cue to fit together seamlessly. There is no room for error here. Precision is everything. Once machining is complete, each piece is carefully sanded. Automated systems smooth the surface, while skilled workers refine the details by hand, ensuring a flawless finish. Now comes the transformation from functional to beautiful. A robotic spray system applies a thin, even layer of protective coating. The liquid finish spreads across the surface, enhancing the natural grain and bringing out the rich tones of the wood. The cue then passes through a UV curing system, where the coating hardens instantly, forming a durable, glossy surface. Polishing wheels spin at high speed, buffing the cue until it reaches a mirror-like shine. The result is not just smooth, it's visually stunning. At this stage, the cue is more than just wood. It's a precision instrument. Each piece is carefully inspected for perfection. Straightness, balance, surface quality, everything is tested to ensure it meets the highest standards. A unique identification code is engraved onto the cue, allowing complete traceability back to its origin. From forest to finished product, every detail is documented. Finally, the completed cues are placed into premium protective cases, ready to be shipped across the world. But the journey doesn't end here. In the hands of players, these cues come to life. In a quiet billiards hall, a player lines up the perfect shot. The cue glides smoothly through their fingers, delivering precision, control, and confidence. The ball rolls, strikes, and sinks perfectly into the pocket. Moments like this are what it's all about. From a 1,000-year-old tree to a tool of skill and focus, this transformation connects nature, technology, and human experience in a single object. At Future Flow Factory, we don't just make products. We craft performance. We shape precision. And we bring nature into the game. Thank you for watching. Subscribe for more incredible manufacturing journeys.